Welcome back to our little channel. My name is Manti and today I want to talk about another tank from these Jade Emperor Flaming Treasures Lunar Chinese New Year boxes or whatever they're called. The Kampfpanzer Eric Concept 1. This is a tier 9 German medium tank and in my opinion is very similar to the Leo 1 and to the Leo BTA. Now, of course, it is tier 9, so it can't have all the statistics of a Leopard 1. But, unlike the Leopard PTA, this has good gun handling, almost as good as the Leopard 1. So, in my opinion, you don't have to play it with vertical stabilizers. But, in this game, I am playing with vertical stabilizers, but that's only because I wasn't paying attention at the start of the game and forgot to change my equipment's setup. Oh well, it is what it is. Now, unlike the Leopards, this only has 400 alpha, and this doesn't get the beautiful HE rounds. This only has 60mm of HE penetration, but it has 270 on the APCR, which is very good, and that's going to be my shell of choice most of the time. And it also gets 320mm of heat penetration, which is very good if you meet a mouse or a Taschenratte and you need to deal with some very thick armor that you can hit head on. Anyway, as you've seen, I haven't been very lucky. The gun handling is good. The aim time is a bit longer than the Leopards, but the gun handling is very good. Sadly, the RNG is not really deciding in my favor so far. Okay, I was the first shell going in. And this is the second one, and the 50B is definitely paying the toll for that cross. Yeah, what else about this? This is very mobile, just like the Leopards. It has 10 degrees of gun depression, unlike the Leopard's 9 and the Leopard BTA's 8 degrees. So it has that going for it. The armor is a bit worse, I guess. It doesn't have some of the ricochet angles at the top of the turret, but the upper plate and the upper side of the side armor are 35mm thick, so sometimes you will ricochet some lower caliber rounds. And one more difference, this gun is a 120mm instead of the 105 that the Leopards have, so you have some advantages in overmatching. So, Mr. Alec in this UDES 030303 has unloaded fully on the Kampfpanzer. I get to finish off the Leopard PTA on the enemy team, and what's left here is this Gonkiewicza, which can be very dangerous the closer we get, right? So I will peek, possibly a bit unsafely, but the Gonkiewicza is not going to spot me, so I have all the time to aim fully at his lower plate, fire one off, get into cover, and now he has way more targets to deal with, so I can go up again and wait for the tracking shot, or the finishing shot in this case. Now that Effie scared me a little bit, but luckily he doesn't have the shot on me. So I can approach him, and now that he's engaged and I see him firing, I'm going to be alright. Now here in practice you can see that the aiming time is a bit worse, but the Cobra is going to be burning down fully. There's also an E75 in the distance, and again you can see exactly how the aiming time is, but the final accuracy is very good on this. This is yeah, this is one of the best tier 9 mediums, for sure. Okay, nice shot on the FV. He did just fire and destroyed our light tank, so I'm just going to take his side. I should be shooting at his track, as TB will definitely tell me. But in these situations, I usually am not as quick with it as TB is. And the last thing on the enemy team is going to be the Shelma furiously unloading into my batchet friend. So will I take one blind shot? Oh, watch out! The random event is happening! Everybody into cover. Let's be careful about it. Anyway, Shelma is escaping us. Will I get one more shot out of this game? Or is my shell going to be a bit too slow? I am going to be a bit too slow. I can't blame it on the shell. Anyway, that was 4,000 damage, 4 kills, and let's move on to the next game. And the second game is going to be on Fisherman's Bay, because of course it is. It's just a map I seem to be doing very well at. So we see there one of the Judases and the other one of the Judases on tier 9 as the 0303 in Alex's hands and the Judex 16 in Thebes' hands. Now here you can see me using my CVS setup, my main setup for this thing really. But of course no bounty on board equipment down here at tier 9. Yeah, I'm going to go into the normal spot, try to get back into cover behind the bushes. The Lorraine Park behind me for a bit there, but we solved that out. But I cannot get another shot in on these tanks. And this position, the CVS is so important when fighting on this position. Just never fight here without CVS in your mediums and your light tanks, because this gives you so much advantage. Just look at this. Okay, I'm a bit concerned that he could blind me, but I'm just gonna be spotting him for my team, and that's the XM57 on one shot already, and he didn't even get to shoot his gun. That shot is always a bit hard, but what can you do? On the other side we also have the Medved, another tank from these Lunar Emperor boxes. And it can be a very dangerous one, but he's just going to have no luck against me in my trusty CVS. So another attempt. I'm trying to find a shot on the XM, but from this angle it's just not going to go too well for me. There were some green bits, of course. Armor flashlight not working through these bushes, so I did intuition switch into my heat shells to try to find a shot, but no luck there. And we do see the Medved is taking the outside route, so I'm going to just wait to get unspotted. My team are going to be occupying him for a little bit, and here I will be trying my luck on his cupola. And just getting it. So even these heat shells actually are not that slow. What's the shell velocity? 1173, possibly with the skill. Who knows? The side of the Medved not going to be an issue. I keep getting stuck on that corner because of my driving disability. Oh well, it is what it is. Again, wait to get unspotted. We are losing this game for now. The heavy flank is holding on. The other flank is losing a bit, so hopefully I can figure out this soon. We have the Judas 033 there. Unfortunately, I do hit his... What did I even hit? It was a heat shell, so that probably wasn't this upper plate. Okay, Mr. Ares actually took a shot for me. I'm sorry about that, that was definitely not my intention. So I will switch to APCR and I will be looking at some more shots. Okay, just quick check behind me if I can get spotted from behind. And good shot. Let's not read that chat message there from Alec. And quick shot on the Judas without getting myself spotted. I have to be careful, there's a lot of tanks in the back. A lot of TDs with big guns could also be in there with those mediums. The XM57 gets taken out, so I now can take this outside road. Or Mr. Concept? No? Not quite. But I'm sure the enemy team wants to push in from this side, so I'm looking for this Judas. No luck here. I'm going to be using these bushes. Okay. Going to take a guess where the tank could be. You never know. Worth a shot. Okay, Mr. Judas is actually on the hunt and is trying to flank me out. Sadly, he's going to get outflanked himself. Okay, again, just typical bush play. Wait to get unspotted. Wait a bit longer in case somebody wants to blind. And what's next in there? that KPZ. Okay, that was a replay bug, because there was just a wall there that I could shoot through, probably. But I couldn't, and the KPZ gets taken out by the T-28 prototype. Now, we have 3 TDs and a sneaky medium. One of them is right there. Hello, Mr. ISU 12222. Another one of the box tanks, and here you can see how it looks when it completely loses all its hit points. Now, will I get the shot off at this SU-130 PM? Amazingly, I do. that I didn't think that would go through, but it did. Okay, we have Mr. Lynx. He opens fire. That's not going to go too well for him, because he did 240 damage to him and he lost his entire tank for that. And now it's just a cleanup operation. The UDAS on the side, SU luckily doesn't pick me out, and I should get one more tasty shot on this UDAS on the lower plate and actually get my mission done. I was waiting there for him to move, because my mission was to do 3,500 damage on moving targets, and with that shell I get it over with. Now, okay, it seems like I will be the last one to shoot. I ricochet him, I still have the hit points. I decide to use my tank as a weapon instead, and here we have the 3rd kill. Okay, so that was a bit over 4,000 damage done, and yeah, I think these games show very well what the key or whatever Alex calls this tank, what this tank is capable of. Okay, we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.